So I aim to work on at least 2 things tonight. And don't worry, it's only like 3:50. It's almost 4 o'clock. So you have plenty of time. I think I'm gonna stop at 6. So that's why I wanted to get on at 2. So that way I'm not being 6 or 7. I'll stop. I just want to look up. Okay, we have. Is there it's I'm just gonna be drawing my Faun character for this challenge. 'Cause he seems just kind of want to get back because I haven't drawn him in a while, so I want to get back to that. Pretty sure I can. Actually, not sure. I actually did draw him recently. Just not sure if I want to do. Push myself and actually do an animation, or I feel like I haven't really been pushing myself with this challenges. Can't. I'm pretty sure I can change this over to an illustration file. I mean, illustration file, animation file. So I think I pretty much have thing on this character, so we're just gonna get right into it. Well, let's try. Kind of, yeah. Let's just storm, like maybe just him hopping over a rock and basically angering some villagers because they're supposed to be kind of mischievous and a giant pain in the rear end. So they're known for being kind of doing something different and just the character standing there. This thing is not, the thing that I was working on is not due to like August 1st, but of course I want to get it done because it's just for art fight type thing. Actually, I don't know, because he's gonna be like leaping over something, like a log or something, so keeping now in the lasso tool, we can always make the canvas bigger if we need to, so it's not like we're no. These are actually supposed to be bigger than that. There's no, right? Actually, I don't know. This is actually it's actually one myth challenge I can actually use one of my characters. But not a lot of people I don't think have a foreign character. Unless I'm changing his. Obviously, we have to be up more here. Sorry, I heard something, I think. Yeah, just like where it should be more like that. Is like would be about here. Gonna make him a little smaller here. Obviously my character, Owen, even though it doesn't look like him, kind of want to establish that he is kind of a mischievous brat. That he will not be like the sweet Faun that people think he is when I draw him. Because I looked up, of course, the myth beforehand. So he's... His character's only be about to be... He's basically only like 4'6", maybe. So he's short. So I wouldn't want to make him super tall. So maybe this would probably have to be... out here. And since we're gonna up the how much I know this probably has to be out more, but I'm getting it down slowly but surely. So, I'm gonna probably go back to the tiefling when I get the chance. Let's draw his antlers. His basis was to be a little rounder. I didn't feel like drawing. I felt like drawing more action-y things because I need to practice that more. like his head could be down a little bit more. Because I kind of like this, so I'm probably gonna keep it like this. Let's move him over a little bit. I still want to put some form of background, so I don't want to make them too much bigger. I think that's good, and this... Let's save this before we lose it. Sorry, just drinking something. Let's put the background on a separate layer. Maybe this tree thing was... like a fallen tree or something. Put like the broken tree barks. I remember we had a stump with a pine tree thing. Of course we have... I think they had a lot of cedar trees in Ireland, because I looked up what trees were indigenous to that area of where this would be. So we have a kind of a tree fallen tree here. I found like cedar trees, which is cedars are basically a big pine tree. So I'm trying to figure out how to make because we had a pine tree die because we had these beetles that drained it dry. They basically drank it dry. So sorry, I'm just looking to make sure there's no... Just let me know if you see any ads. I'm sorry if coming in. Try not to do anything like too important if you let me know that you're caught in a... I might just disable that to tell you the truth. I re-put it on, but... So we have like a line here. Shows that he's jumped over that. I don't think his flute should be that big. It's the size of a normal flute, but... I liked them better when they were just slightly larger. Right, you're doing your recovery save. We're gonna actually do a real save. Because that recovery save only works like half the time. Thank you, Cookies, for animations. And the Witherling. Well, thank you, Cookies, for animations, for rating. So, welcome, everyone. And yeah, I'm working on a monthly myth challenge using my Faun character. Because I'm doing good. I'm basically using my Faun character for this one because we either have to do either a Faun or a Saytr. So thank you for the follow, the Witherling. Yeah, I know they're like yeah, they're basically purrs. I'm just going more the mischievous side with this one. They're basically mischief makers. Cool beans, you have been playing much. Have you been playing much Sims recently? Not a lot. I did play a little bit yesterday because my OBS was giving me some problems, so I couldn't stream. But today it's working really well. I don't know what was going on yesterday. But I haven't really been... I played a little yesterday, but I usually will play for a couple of days and then not play. So I know that they're coming out with a new pack soon, which they've really been overloading with the packs a lot lately. So I'm going more of the mischievous side. He's probably running. Yeah, I know that I researched, that's why I don't want to put any of the so I've had this character for EA, please stop, I can't afford more DLC. Yeah, they're really doing too much, I think. Especially that they don't fix the glitches that they create by adding them. So just basically adding more and more glitches on top. I mean, sometimes the glitches are funny, but other times it's like... how was your stream, Cookies? Listen, what did you do? And it's okay if you need to go and rest and... It was good, got the animation line finished. Oh, that's cool. If you want to show a link to what you did. Did some driving after the animation. Oh, that's good. I haven't exported it yet. That's perfectly fine. As I'm just saying, exporting can take a while. Thank you. So he's kind of like, he's basically a mischievous little. I just wanted to show people his other side is more that he is a Yes. I might have to move the flute over a little bit because it does look like it's broken. Luckily it's on a separate layer from the hand. I was thinking about putting like maybe a bunch of like silhouettes in the background, like he's being chased. Of course. I was also working on a pirate, like tiefling. Basically, she's supposed to be singing, playing the accordion. I don't know if the accordion is the correct, but I was doing this as well. So that's what this reference picture is off to the side. So that's what I've worked on stream. I'm looking up whatever tree I want to make this. Just want to see the bark of the type of tree I'm. No, it's not part of my webcomic. It's, well, he's in that comic, but this is just for like a monthly myth challenge that I'm doing, and it came up that the Faun was what everyone voted on. Because we did two similar creatures. It seems like a lot of countries have different, pretty much similar creatures. So it's like a lot of the same ones have been coming up. So they doing a different one. They do, it's put on by a streamer named DeadOnStudios. So once a month we do this, and this is technically this is July, so, and then she like basically critiques it and tells you what she likes about it. It's mostly just like seeing how well you interpret the interpret what myth. And stuff like that. And you can basically do any medium. Some people do dioramas, some do animation, some create stickers. So it's like, and just some people just do cute things. Some people have done masks, like a whole costume, and just like, so it's a lot of fun. I'm gonna get back into doing the comic tomorrow, because I've been doing most of it off stream. The pages I can't show on stream. Yeah, it's very DeadOnStudios community is very really great community to be a part of, and just a bunch of like people who are creative and So it's like a whole bunch of different stuff. Some even do like full-on like videos and tell the story of the myth or something, what they... Have you made any new pages of the comic? I basically have sketched out a lot of the comic, so I just got done inking, so now I'm gonna be coloring. But I haven't put it up on the webtoons yet. I've been working on it off stream because I feel those pages are a little spoil you. They'll spoil the story, and I just don't want to. I'm actually trying to put a video together with the time lapses that so the first 3 pages will be try to put a voice over me explaining what the story's about. So I'm probably going to put that up on YouTube soon. So, which I go by the same name as I do here. So I thought we'd just make YouTube and Twitch match. Understand I have a habit of spoiling my stories before they're out. Yeah, that's the other thing. I want to tell people what it is, but I don't want to go spoiling it and getting... So I might actually try to put some form of music to this. This one's time lapse and put it up on I might put some leaves. I kind of made this a pine tree, but probably the cedar basically used to look up. I try to make my stories vague because I want people to create their own world through the one I created. Yeah, saying I like stories like that the author kind of leaves it open to for your imagination. I think mine just like follows a pretty strict like I have started on the cover of chapter of book 2 because I think that book 2 and book 3 will basically be chapter 2. So I don't want to make them super long. So like split it up so people are left on a cliffhanger. I don't know if I'm doing this right with the I kind of wanted to make it look like he basically jumped the thing and yeah, I know these, like reading up on these the Fauns. I know they're really, really not a child-friendly myth. Like seem to be like going short and long pieces here. Like that. Come there, like that. I'm trying to keep my line art fairly thin because I'm pretty sure I'm going to be doing a lot more. A lot of myths in Ireland kind of were made child friendly to the point of that the originals are forgotten. Yeah, it had to guess. I couldn't. Cause a lot of myths we've read are really. When you found out like the other story, there were a lot of different versions of the story. Because we've done the Kelpie, we've done the things, so a lot of the heroes and stories that you like were actually horrible people. Yeah, that's kind of true with everything, though. Like in the United States, a lot of our founding fathers, they were actually horrible people. They weren't and stuff. You're talking about. I think we do have some like urban legends and stuff. Like we have Lake Ronkonkoma, and some other stuff. Like Ronkonkoma, the lake is basically a spirit that pulls you into the lake and pulls men into the lake. It's basically not. I guess they had to like make it child friendly, so I guess kids had something to learn history and stuff. Cause I'm probably gonna put like silhouettes of like people in the background or something, but I'm just trying to play around the branches of the trees. I've been kind of like jumping back and forth to both pictures. I'm gonna save that because it's been a while since I saved. Because I have drawn this character before because I have to get his colors, which are pretty much orange and brown basically. I can remember that his color of his hair is more in here somewhere. So it's basically about here. It's recent where I usually pick his colors up from. Although this is really, this is the JPEG, not the Clip Studio file. It's basically, this is what I drew a while ago, but like I said, it's, try getting some I'm gonna put the whole thing in like a gray, so it'll be easier to get all the skin tone. Do that now. Yeah, I used a more textured brush on the fur on his legs. Trying to remember what to do. And yes, on a plate. On a plate. Yes. Sorry, guess I'm gonna have some eggs soon. So, I'm gonna put more in the blue. I forgot to shut the sketch layers off. They're pretty easy to show off. I'm just trying to figure out what. It was actually close. I was probably using what is probably a shadow color. But I think I'm gonna tweak the color a little bit. I think we can go more here, which isn't much darker. I think I also know why it's not much darker, because it's... Yep, that's why I was using a pen that wasn't as powerful. It had a transparency to it. I usually make the eyebrows darker than the actual hair base tone, the hair color. Because most people you see their eyebrows are darker than their actual hair. Unless you make them the same color. Happy, alright, I'm gonna go exercise and eat. Is it okay? Is it have a good time and enjoy your food? Yeah, I'm probably gonna go eat myself soon. So I'm probably... I can't believe it's been 3 hours already. I felt like I just got on. It's like sometimes days have felt like that. Yeah, I'm probably not gonna stay on much longer, and thank you for coming. And because I understand it's late where you are, so it's probably, or it's actually it's probably actually morning where you are. Because it's 6 o'clock my time. I think we can go a little bit darker. Probably go, a little bit. It's a little weird when you see it against gray. Probably when I add a skin tone, it'll tone down the orange a little bit. I've been playing around more with using more reds in the skin tone, and with shadows using, so using the cooler shadows if the character's skin tone is a little bit warmer. Whoops, that's up in his hair. I'm gonna put the skin under the hair layer. I technically don't want to go in eating on stream. And plus I'll be back tomorrow, so yeah. I'm gonna be adding, like, you know, the red shadows and some blues to this. I would think you would probably be putting, like, pine needles or leaves down on the thing. This got a little overboard with this, but I think with each month of the monthly myth challenge, I want to try doing the next one traditionally. Because the one with the whale, I did traditional. So I kind of want to probably, so this one I do digital, the next one I do traditional. So that way, because I've been meaning to do more traditional stuff, but it looks like Saturday is the only day I can do that and set up for that. Or like wherever other days off I Okay, I actually have to go. I'm coming. I'm gonna have to get off now. I'm sorry to leave so abruptly. So, thank you everyone for coming, and thank you Cookies for Animations for rating and the follow. And also, so I'll be back tomorrow probably around 2 o'clock p.m. Eastern time. So I'm gonna raid Keeman Monet Arts. He's working on his comic. So sorry, I have to. Okay, didn't see he was in subscriber only chat. But yeah, I think he is, because a lot of people are there that aren't subscribed. And they are talking at least. It must have. Sorry, the music is kind of driving me nuts. Thank you everyone for coming. And I'll be back tomorrow. I better go before my... Like I said, I'll be back tomorrow around 2 o'clock. And I'm sending you to Keeman, who's a very chill artist, and he's working on his comic. Oh wait, I have a follower raid. It's follow. And okay, neither one of them's working. I'm gonna just work on my Faun. I'm gonna do it again. I wanna show him that he is short. He's not a very tall character. I don't have anything else for you. Sorry, my dog is in here. What do you want? What do you want, silly girl? Sorry, I just need to... Right, we're gonna start now, so... What's this? So my dog's just sitting here waiting for something. I'm gonna put her on camera if she doesn't. What? I have to go and see what my dog wants. I know she definitely wants food. She's not. It's too early for you to eat. You have another hour. get her going. It's too hot for her to go outside, so I'm just... Next time she comes in, I'll show her, or at least try showing her on stream. It require me plugging in the camera. Just want to see how the stream is reacting to everything. I think it's doing okay enough to turn on some form of music. Alright, let me